So your blonde bombshell is back yet again. But tonight we're doing, are you ready? I don't think you are. I said, are you ready? We're doing relationship number 8 advice. Now this first one is called hashtag providing input. Dear Bombshell, my boyfriend and I have been dating for 2 years. During this time, my boyfriend has suffered major family losses. His mother, his stepfather, is still living. However, he also has lost 2 brothers, has 1 stepbrother. Lately, his stepdad makes him feel guilty for not spending time with the stepdad and 2 biological nieces that the stepdad raises. And they are the children of the biological brothers. I have told my boyfriend to back away. We have a family life now to focus on without family complications. Not that I'm pregnant or anything, just that I feel like they are not part of the real immediate family. He has 2 biological nephews. How do we get the steps out of my boyfriend's life? They are the problem. I always love people like this because I'm going to dissect you. First and foremost, you say that the boyfriend has suffered losses, but yet he needs to start cutting people who still live here on earth out of his life. Now, I don't care if it's biological. I don't care if it's step. There's some major wording in there that's real important, sweetheart. And it's called parent. Now, me going to be an adoptive mother can tell you one thing. That biological or otherwise, if you are a parent, you have feelings that are relevant and relate to the child. You just don't cut yourself off because it's not biological. And if you start making lines in the sand to say this person is family, this person isn't, you're going to be the one on the outside, and it's going to happen sooner than you think. And I really hope that when it does, on hashtag providing input, that, by the way, that's the hashtag, you're the one left out in the cold, and it happens sooner than later. Because, sweetheart, you are the one causing the problems in the family. That is how I look at it. Okay, let's go to number 2, which is where? Oh, here it is. These are all nice and long tonight. Thank you. Hashtag rational argument. Notice the eye roll. Dear Bombshell, it's kind of hard to explain. There's this girl. I've been seeing her on and off again. However, she does these things to get under my skin that makes 0 sense. When I try to work things out with her, she says, quote, I'm not listening, or you're not, quote unquote, hearing me when she explains something. Now, I really want to work things out with her, but how can you do that with someone who's hell-bent on having her way or the highway? Advice, please. Well, rational argument. You've got to be able to sit down and compromise and talk things out, hear what she's telling you, and vice versa, without jumping to conclusions, saying, this is what I heard from so-and-so, this is what's going on. Let her talk. Maybe something she has to say to you actually means a hill of beans, and you're not letting her voice her own opinion. So again, another person in the wrong. Hashtag rational argument. Okay, let's go to number 3 here. That's 4. Here's 3. Oh, that's nice and short. Dear Bombshell, I work with this amazing woman. What makes her amazing is she helps all the people all the time whenever she can. She pays me no attention. I overheard her tell someone that she has recently broke up with her boyfriend like a month ago. I'm thinking of taking a risk and asking her to dinner. Maybe a movie. Should I? What's your hashtag? Okay, we're going to give you hashtag take a chance. Hashtag take a chance. Thank you for making my night better. If you find this woman attractive and you know she's single, then by all means, take the bullet and bite it. And take the risk. So, ask her out. Hashtag respect me. Notice it's another long one, so that means I'm probably going to have a headache by the end of it. Dear Bombshell, my man has 2 little girls. They are perfect angels around him. When we are alone, they make my life a living hell. We have been dating for 4.5 months, but just recently I moved in with him. That's when they started acting up. At first they seemed okay, but when he leaves, the youngest throws a tantrum. The oldest will tell me, "Don't tell me what to do. You're not my mom." They need to respect me. I don't want to tell their father. Advice, please. Notice I'm crumpling it. Hashtag respect me. I would say you are not married. You are not engaged. And therefore the children are not respecting you as a adult authoritative figure. However, if you go to their father and you tattletale on them, what is that going to do but cause problems with your relationship with those children? What you need to do is, maybe you moved in way too quick. Take a step back. Tell him that the reason you're taking a step back is just because you feel it's not the right time. Your timing is off. And that you need to regroup, and you will revisit this at a later time. Maybe even get engaged before you move in. There's a winning point. A lot of these questions that come in, they're from people who are not engaged, but yet they want to live together. And I'm not a Bible beater by any means, but you get what you have coming. Karma will find you. And reading these questions tonight has made me nothing but angry, except for the one that's going to take a risk and hopefully ask that poor girl out. The rest of them, just get a cast iron skillet and hit them over the head until they get some God-given sense. But anyway, and I'm not saying do that real life. I'm just saying that was my, word of tongue, one of those things. God help us all. Anyway, next up is going to be question and answers with me. So there's not going to be so much stress. Yay!